Welcome to my little shop. Right now I just got this this is an Ibanez AR520 HBT. It's art core, semi-hollow. This thing is incredible. It's awesome. It plays so well. And little extra pickup selectors there. You can put these in phase, out of phase. There's so much stuff you can do. But I'm gonna clean her up, get some new strings on her. That's what I was doing. Taking these off. And she is beautiful. And she plays so good. But I'm gonna, not these 11s. I'm gonna be putting these here, Elixir 10s. That's my go-to, Elixirs. But I'm gonna clean the fretboard up, oil her up. She's got some dryness in there. Move this. It's hard to tell with this light. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna oil her up, get her all good to go, clean her, polish her, string her up, make sure everything is as it's supposed to be. And yeah, we'll get her going. And looking forward to playing her this weekend. All right, I'm going to start off with my baggie of lemon oil infused rag. It smells good. I got a feeling by the looks of her, she's going to eat this right up. Don't want to spill it, so let's get this out of the way. Okay. I'm going to put it on kind of thick, not super thick, but make sure to get either side of the frets. It's one of my main deals. A lot of grime and grit from your fingers get caught right up in there. Not too bad though. So she's eating her up, drinking her up, that is. Not bad. And I'll put it on there, and while I do some other adjustments, I'll let it soak in a bit. I might give it some more. I'm gonna regret not putting the lid on that, I bet you. Oh yeah. She needed that. As you try to go with the grain as I'm rubbing, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, she's sopping her up. Sopping it up like a biscuit. Almost dropped her. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna bring you up a little closer there. There's white. Here, look, I'm gonna show you. All right. So right down in there, you see all that, all the white shining through. You can see how that oil is just settling in there. Looks good. All right, let me get that on there. So you can see that next fret. I'm gonna hit that. Oh yeah. Stick that one there. I'm gonna have to put some more oil on there. Yeah, I get my fingernail. If you can see the fret, get my fingernail, and I feel that fret, and I just get along in there. And sometimes you can see a dirt mark. Thank you, Mr. Mike, for indulging me in a trade for this bad boy. You've kept her pretty good, man. She's not dirty. I'm not getting a whole lot of dirt on my rag right here. All right, I'm gonna put you back over this way. And as she bobbles around, yeah, I'm gonna get back on her. We'll see you in a minute. So I am done with the lemon oil. What I'm gonna do, if you can see that there? Nice pointy Q-tip. So I'll hit on both sides of the frets. Let's get it nice and cleaned up in there. Even on the side of the nut. Like I said, Mike did a great job keeping this thing clean. Not a whole lot of grime coming off. I will be cleaning off the frets. They're polishing the frets up. A little bit dirt on that one, but I would expect that. Yep. These things are supposed to be played. It's going to get dirty. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see. It's actually not too bad, but just inside the frets, that's the kind of stuff you're going to find. And then guys who use a dental pick, which I actually have some around here somewhere. They're over here. But they use a dental pick right there. It's actually not a bad idea. Where are you at? Bottom maybe? She's in there somewhere. I don't use them much. There it is. So we'll grab something like that, or something like that, and just don't go crazy. But you can use that to just scrape along the edge. I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's necessary for this. It's not that bad. Some guitars you get, they're just from years and years of not being cleaned. And that's what you get. Again, I would expect it on any guitar I get. All right, so we are done with the oil, lemon oil. I'm going to put that away. I always use the same rag. Put that away. Get all the air out of it. That goes down in my box. All right, get rid of these. So, I did notice. There she is. I just want to polish these up. They're not dinged, the frets. So what I use, this one hasn't been used, so let's use that one. This right here is for like nails. It's for doing your nails. It's a good polisher. So as you see, I've been using this one. They have different levels of, I can feel that. You can hear it. Then you go to this side. That's the side I want right now, because these frets aren't bad. I'm gonna use my trusty fretboard rocker there and just give her a nice polish. All right, so finished with that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back up here. And so what I am gonna do is get my rag back out. Because even with the little protector in play there, I'm just going to do a little dab, but you get some dust and grime on there. Wipe off the excess. Let's put that back up. All right. And just lightly hit it again. I'm only doing it because it's really soaking up, so that's a good thing. Nice. Nice, because I still got some more stuff to do, so I'm gonna let this work into the fretboard again. Not a whole lot, I'm not putting a lot on there. All right. Put this back away. And then, before I polish her up, I'll go ahead and make sure everything's all tight, which I'm sure it probably is. Need my glasses right now, but I do need my little wrenches. There they go. So I'm going to tighten these bad boys up. Perfect fit. There we go. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. That one's not bad. And while I got it, that's going to be slightly larger. Even larger still. Yep. Okay. Jacket is tight. I've already played it, and I don't have any, you know what, I'm gonna need that still. I don't have any issues with any of the pots. So because of the neck dive on these things, one of the previous owners put the strap pins, buttons on the back here. It usually is up here. You saw they did kind of a patch job. It's all fine. It's going to be played. I'm not worried about her. I don't see any issues there. A little bit smaller. Tight, 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 good, a little loose. I'm gonna get my wrench out and make sure these are tight. These always come loose. That was a little loose, not too bad. Same there. Looks good. That one. Little loose. Tight. And a little loose. Gotcha. All right, so yesterday I ran out of time as the wardrobe change to finish. So doing it this morning. Already started getting the strings on. I'm gonna go with the A string now, which is I guess you'd say the 5th string. Get it through. Line that hole up. Now, get you a different perspective. I like that little ridge, just boom, pop, you good. All right, I'm gonna take you over this way. And hopefully I can turn the camera off. But as you see, so I'm using the tune it. So what that is, you put it right in your slots right here, in your nut slots, and each point where your string makes contact. So that, I'll get her kind of tight and then I'll put some on there. I'm going to put you over on this side. Give you a perspective of what I'm doing over here. Maybe this light can move just a hair. There you go, that's a little better. Alright, so I got this through. Try to keep it to where you can see what's going on here. So you get it tight, right? I like to grab it right at the nut, and I pull back about 1.5 frets, maybe a little more. All right, and then I clamp it down here on this side. I'll take my loose end, and I'm going to wrap it around the outside. Get her good to go. So this doesn't like to stick in there, so I like to get her started. I'm going to bring that side up. And that should give us, there you go, that should stay in place now. Should. There you go. And then you just wind it up. Draw it under each other. Alright. So I'm going to take her back up and over. Okay. I'm not going to put her in the nut slot yet, because I'm going to get my tune it. Put a little dab on there. And I'm just going to get her right in that slot. And I'm going to do the same. Right down on the bridge. Move that out of the way. It's just so your string don't get hung up, the grooves, so it don't get hung up in the slot there. So that should be good. Just get her close for right now. I'll just bend my ends over. And then we're going to do a 26. This will be the last one. Alright, so I accidentally hit the stop button that last time, but it's alright. So now I'm going to tune her up. Got my tuner set up. So I'm going to tune it, I'm going to stretch the strings, tune it again, and normally I like to play around a little bit, do some bends, tune it again, and then I'm going to check the relief on my neck. I'll show you how to do all that too. And this stuff here, the stuff I was showing you to put in your nut slot for your strings to slide easier, you don't have to, you can use a little bit of Vaseline if you want. Same kind of thing. It's just to lubricate your slot there. Alright. So, I haven't stretched the strings at all yet. I might as well just do that. When I stretch them, I usually hold relief and then just work my way up. Not going crazy. Do it to both of them, I mean all of them. I just hold down, grab up in here. Give it some good. Last thing I want to do is break it. In here. I'm still going to stretch some. That's for sure. All right. I usually tune half step down, but when I change my strings, I always standard. All right, I'm gonna take you off of this thing. So basically in tune. There's your E, A, D, G, close enough for right now, B, and E. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you here for right now. Basically what I'm going to do, just diddle. And then just after that little tiny bit of screwing around, let's see what she looks like. So I'm gonna take you up. A little bit low. D's not too bad. G's off. B's off. E's off. I actually expected them all to be off. It's okay. D's not too bad. A's not too bad. And there's my dogs. All right. Okay. So now I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna get set up for the neck relief adjustment if it needs it. Be right back. All right. So I got to check the relief, capo to first fret. get yourself some feelers, some gauges. I use 010, the 10th, I guess it is. So with that on, with the capo on first fret, close to where the body of the guitar meets the neck, usually around the 14th fret. So right around in there, 7th fret right in the middle. You want to see if you can fit that between the fret and the string without hitting the string. That's a no-go. I need relief. So this is one thing that's really cool about this Ibanez. It has a little door, little door compartment. So I ain't got to take that whole thing off. This one takes an Allen key. This is the monotonous part. So you don't go nuts on it. Nice and easy. So I'm just gonna give it, come on, get in there. I had you in there. There it is. And I'm just gonna, I needed a lot of relief, so I just went quite a bit. Now, the shitty part. Do it all over again. Tune it. It's not a whole lot that's gonna go out. That's good. And once you get it tuned back up, once it's tuned, almost there. That one's not bad. All right, once it's tuned, capo it back up. And you may have to do this several times. Okay. Same thing. Fret that. And let's see if it gave us what we need. Here's your 10. My 10. That's what I like. Okay. That is a no-go. I actually think I took the relief out of it on my last go around. Let's see what that does. There you go. That's going to be much better. Okay. Capo that bad boy. Don't be afraid of the truss rod. I used to, but nothing to be afraid of. All right. 7th fret. A little bit better. Still got some more to go. It's just a process. Okay. Let's see what that does. getting there. And that's just the way it is. Once you do this, every time you like switch your gauges on your strings, you should do this. Let's see now. Let me go a little bit more.
I have my mom down here with you. Your mom's sitting outside. I sat out there
Good.
for
You're on the video.
with her.
And my wife just joined us. We're doing some
I see.
neck relief on here.
Is that on your video? I hope not.
Okay. Let's see what that one does. Usually when you go little increments, it won't be that bad. All right. Let's try her out again. She's getting there. I can probably switch to the other side now. She's a bit loose. All right, let's see what that does. I got a feeling that's going to get her. Monotonous. Adjust, retune, adjust, retune. Intonation the same way. Here comes Max. Alright, put this on there.
What are you doing there? How's your hip?
Same thing. You just want it to just a little bit more. Okay. I wonder if I'd had different gauge strings than what I'm using now. Let's see. I didn't tune it, son of a bitch. There is the E. Okay. I got a feeling this is going to get us. Yep. Good to go. Just barely want to barely make it. All right. I'm going to tune her back up. Make sure she's still in tune. All right, we'll get back on it here in a minute and I will show you setting your string height and then we'll set the intonation. All right, string height's good. But anyway, I like my string height low. Take it out of there. So what to do is I check it first on the 6th string, right at the 12th fret, just below that line. On this, it's the Fritz ruler. And then on the 1st string, same thing. You want to be just at the bottom of that line. You can see right there where it has electric guitar high and low. But that's good. If it was high or low, you're going to adjust that right there on your bridge. I don't know if you can see it or not. You know what? I'll move you. I'll take you over this way. So, if that is the case, you want to get this roller, and that's how you raise it and lower it. Of course, release some tension on your strings, raise and lower, retune it, check it again until you get it where you want it. All right, so now it's the intonation. String height's good, neck relief is good, all cleaned up. Got a bunch of fingerprints on her now. What are you gonna do? All right, yeah, everything is good. I hear some birds out there at the window. But anyway, so to check the intonation. All right, we're all in tune. I'm gonna do the harmonic on the 12th. That's my E. That's all good right there. Let it zero out. Now I'm gonna fret the 12th fret. All right, I am sharp. All right. So right back here, you got little screws. I'm gonna get you close. And then right there, little Phillips head screwdrivers. Little screwdriver, that's a screwdriver right there. Little Phillips head bolt screw. That's gonna adjust your saddle forwards and backwards. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. And let's try to get that where it's supposed to be. Again, it is in tune with the harmonic. Fretting the 12th, I'm a bit sharp, so I am gonna lengthen the string just a little bit. Very small amount, because this thing will, let me back that down. There you go, right there. Now I'm gonna harmonic it. Good. Fret the little bit. And it's just incremental. Very little bit to see where you're going. Okay, let me go down. I think I'm going to lengthen her a little bit. Let me tighten that up. Get her in tune. Harmonic. Harmonic is a bit out. And then right there. All right, we're good there. Harmonic, let's fret it. And pretty close. A little bit more. Just a very little bit, very small turn. Harmonic is in. And also make sure you're, let's see what that is. And whoa, did you see that? So that's telling me one of them ridges on the string got caught up somewhere. We're in. Not bad, not bad. Getting there. Okay, fret that again. And we go. There it is. Oh. Back her down. Much better. Just a little bit. Small bit. Harmonic, good. E is is good. So now my E is in. All right, E is in. It keeps jumping up on me. Probably because I'm moving my fret. Yep, you're good. Harmonic is good for the E. So that's basically what you're going to do for each string. All the way up. Make sure you're in tune. There's your A. There it is. Harmonic, good. All right. And then you just do that with the rest of the strings. You'll be intonated. Happy camper. Happy camper. Your chords will have that nice in tune sound. I don't know if you've ever had that before where you're in tune by just doing that, you know, just tuning it. And then you hit your chord and it just has that off sound to it. That's because your intonation's out. Very key, very important to do that. But yeah, once you get that all done, you're all good. And I can't wait to play her tonight. And fingerprints are really glaring at me. But yeah, she's a pretty guitar. Sounds great, feels good. And it's gonna be fun. Thanks for watching. See you next time.